Welcome to the Hillsborian Historian. My name is Rex. Today we're taking a look at 1939 Gasparilla, which means it is the 400th anniversary of Hernando de Soto landing in Florida. And many say it was right here in Tampa. Specifically, he parlayed with the Indians underneath an oak tree at the grounds of the University of Tampa. I know it's true. Here's a plaque. It's gotta be true. So, they're having the Hernando de Soto Exposition in league with the Florida State Fair, which of course also tied into Gasparilla. There's a lot going on, right? Look at this. President Roosevelt was even going to speak on the radio about this. Alright, that's pretty much as exciting as it's going to get. You're probably thinking invitations were sent out, imagining. And then, check this out. The Latin Carnival is in there too. Look, this is just way too much excitement. Now, the Gasparilla ship, of course, at this point in time is the William Bisbee. And there is an article talking about some of its adventures in the past up in New England. There was a mutiny. There was a man that was swept overboard and a lot of other stories. So pretty cool stuff. And we learned that this ship actually had 12 by 12 timbers. It was a real ship. Now, we will also get a look at some of the things that you might see. The theme was Monsters of the Deep. I'm not sure what that was. That's an octopus there. And this is a horse. I don't know why he's in there, but he's a monster of the deep. Here's that's a frog and a cricket, I think. I'm not sure. Two crickets. There we go. They're up. This is Mr. Peanut. I don't know if we're keeping up with our theme, Monsters of the Deep, but whatever. There's the naval destroyer Schenck, which is going to help escort the pirate ship in. Normal weather is forecast. What's normal weather in Tampa? It could be like 90-something degrees, 30-something degrees, windy, rainy. Hitler is upset. But we gotta have our Gasparilla, so let's get it going. Look at these pirates. They're upset. They're attacking each other now. Anytime you get pirates together, they always want to attack each other. You notice that? So as you can see, the Bisbee is, of course, a proud ship. It's got a long history. It was, at this point, over 30 years old. You can see downtown Tampa looks different, right? Pretty good views of the pirates. They're shooting the cannons. It's always interesting to see how they dress and what they imagine a pirate might have looked like. Here is a great picture of downtown Tampa. In the upper left, that minaret is the Hillsborough County Courthouse. So you can see the pirates coming in. Check out the pirate ship. Here are some of the floats. Moss Brothers won the parade grand prize, duh. Moss Brothers, man, those guys, that was a powerful force in Tampa retail, and just retail in general, but especially Tampa. They were advertising and major force in Tampa back in the day. Here's St. Petersburg, the Sunshine City. Peninsular Telephone Company. Exchange Club. These are some pretty cool. Walgreens, look at this. We got some pretty cool floats, right? And it's always interesting to me to see how these floats kind of evolve over time. Here come the pirates. Looks like Ybor City there. And they're going to wind up, of course, in the fairgrounds, which is on the grounds of the University of Tampa. This is where Mayor Chansey will deliver the key of the city to the pirates. 300,000 people cheered these pirates. And here's a brochure from the Hernando de Soto Exposition, which was a big success apparently. Everybody's happy. He was Tampa's first citizen. How do you like that? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if the Native Americans would agree with that. And Tampa wasn't really Tampa when he popped up, but whatever. We're going with it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and take care of yourselves out there.